Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Thursday. Today's February the 12th. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. All right, this is going to be a sort of light oracle message with some angel numbers, okay? Because again, some of you guys could be seeing certain angel numbers, okay? They could be speaking to you. Maybe some of you guys have been Googling them, you know, doing your own little research and going within hermit mode and kind of educating yourself in that kind of sense. So let's see what messages show up for today, okay? So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? Please give them clarity and understanding, and also give them the clarity that they need to know on their path. And also protect and guide them at all times, no matter if they see the video or not. Always protect and give the collective guidance and understanding on their journey. So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? What do they need to know at this time while they are on their journey? What messages do you have for the collective for February 12th, Spirit? What do they need to know? Oh, thank you. Okay. Thank you. All right. So we have here 41. Okay. This card, I don't know who needed to hear this, but somebody could be very worried about maybe like moving forward in a situation. So whoever this is, know that your loved ones are safe, okay? Some of you guys are needing to, well, some of you maybe have already done this, so this could be past energy. But for those who are still kind of struggling a little bit, and I don't mean this in a judging way either, I actually mean this in the most loving way, most possible as it can get, okay? For some of you guys, when it comes to like letting go of your fears and your worries for your loved ones, that could be very significant for some of you. There's some of you that maybe, you know, you guys are worried that if you leave your parent behind or if you leave a family member behind, that they won't be taken care for the way that you expect them to be taken care for, okay? There's something about you not wanting to leave behind family that's very significant. Now, this could be a spiritual lesson, okay, for somebody in order to close out a cycle, but take what resonates with that. If somebody was worried about whether this is moving, traveling, or whatever the case may be, because maybe you and that parent, say for example, and let's be realistic, everybody has a different life. Not everybody grows up with both their parents. Not everybody has their parents, right? But there is something about a dynamic where you could be a son with a father, or a son and a mother, or, you know, a mother and a daughter, whatever the dynamic or relationship is, there is something about, you know, you being able to move forward, and it's safe for you to move forward because, you know, Spirit is protecting your family. So if you were worried about leaving them behind because, you know, you want to, you know, follow your dreams or move towards, you know, your destinations and your goals, especially if it's career or whatever the case is, you know that they are safe and it's okay for you to move forward. I just saw 3:33 on the timer, so there's something about change and support as well that could be very significant for some of you guys, okay? Oh, okay. Yeah, trust your angels. Yeah, so there's something about you needing to trust your angels. Letting go of your expectations could be very significant when it comes to your plans. Now, trusting in the universe could also be very significant. We have angel number 9, so this could be completion. This could be about your services that you give to people. So, again, take what resonates with that. Even when it comes to like religion, higher education, you know, divination, that kind of stuff, that's also significant. And also, for some of you guys too, this could be about you learning about different cultures as well, okay? But media could be very significant too when it comes to like social media or what we see, you know, out there. But trusting in your angels when it comes to, you know, your divine path and what things are going to unfold, that could be very significant for some of you guys, okay? So 444 could be very significant. We also have here 26. Okay, so again, angel number 8, when it comes to stepping into your power, some of you guys are not needing to recognize the signs from, you know, your angels, right? Some of you guys are either distracted, okay, but you guys could be needing to stay alert and open to the divine guidance that you guys are getting at this time. So seeing, and I just said 444 too, but angel number 444 is significant. Finding money on the floor, like in random places, could be very significant too. And then also butterflies, birds, doves, and feathers could be very significant as like a sign, okay, or confirmation. So it's almost like you're minding your business and then something just shows up on your For You page or just, you know, in your energy, right? Rainbows are also significant too. So like depending on where you live, like for example, if it rained, maybe you guys are seeing rainbows or certain things, right? So take what resonates with that. That's confirmation probably. Yeah, change, okay? I did mention this with your loved ones are safe, right? So there is something about change, right? You guys are moving through this, you know, time frame in your life where you guys are going through transformations or you guys are transitioning into a new energy, okay? So again, for some of you guys that feel this shift in the energy, there's something also about feeling like it's like your old self is going this way, but then your newer self is going this way. Okay, so it's like a tug of war of you guys going back and forth, back and forth. It's almost like a seesaw, right? And anybody who knows that with a seesaw, or if you're using an axe or a saw and you're cutting it back and forth, eventually what you're seesawing back and forth, it's going to break, right? So it's almost like some of you guys are either in the stillness energy because you don't want to go back to your past, right, and relive whatever, you know, lesson you have to relive. But at the same time, you're in the middle, like I said, the white room, okay, where you want to go to your new beginning, but it's almost like you're waiting for that divine moment, that divine time to do it. So take what resonates with that. 7 is very significant when it comes to spirituality as well. And also when it comes to having inner knowing, right? Some of you guys, when it comes to your spiritual gifts, you guys are awakening your spiritual gifts. And like I said, divine timing is very significant at play at this time, okay? Yeah, so some of you guys are embracing your life purpose with the number 12. Okay, today is the 12, so there could be something about you guys, you know, getting that inspiration today for some strange, miraculous reason, right? To want to create or to want to put yourself out there. But for some of you guys are embracing your life purpose. Okay, cats could be very significant. Okay, some of you guys could have a cat, or some of you guys could be thinking about getting a cat, right? But it doesn't matter who you are. Even if you are someone who looks different, right? Meaning that you may not be societal's norm, okay? Meaning if you have a disability or, you know, something that they don't think is normal, which I think is crazy. Like everybody's normal. It's just everyone has a different gift, okay, and a talent and skill. But that could be very significant. It's like having ADHD or having ADD, okay, or having epilepsies and seizures, or, you know, being someone who has a disability that challenges you physically, okay? Whatever it is that you do, some of you guys could step into your purpose and that doesn't stop you, okay? Whatever disabilities, whatever you go through mentally, physically, okay, it does not matter, okay? You guys are moving in this energy of change. You guys are embracing your spiritual, you know, gifts, talents, whatever skill set you have, your purpose, okay? Everyone has a different purpose, okay? But the question is, are you doing what you need to do to be fulfilled in that purpose? Okay, so with the number 12, that's very significant when it comes to like harmony and growth, but also learning to balance out your energies, right? Yin yang energy. And not only that, stepping into your creativity, okay, and being proud of that, right? Not being afraid to step into your creativity. Yeah, being the real you. Okay, 6. Okay, being the real you is you coming home to yourself with the number 6. Okay, so some of you guys are healers, right? You guys are, you know, you guys are empaths, right? So it says, don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. Yeah. Yeah, having no fear, okay, with the number 14, okay, and also at the bottom of the deck, you guys opening up your heart. Now, this could be opening up your heart to, you know, newer people, newer situations, okay, newer opportunities, but whatever it is, okay, you guys are releasing fear because fear is a trap of the ego, okay? And sometimes we're human, right? Like we have moments where, you know, you may think negative, or, you know, you may think a certain way about your situation, but again, that's only a thought, right? And you don't want to keep thinking that way because you start manifesting those thoughts. So the more positive, you know, things that you start thinking about, the more you start speaking highly about yourself, the more that you start talking to yourself in a kind, loving way, the more that you start to attract those things as well, okay? But again, also too, when you have a lot of love in your heart, have discernment too, because not everything that you attract, you know, it will be for you. And that's also the key about learning to trust your intuition as well, okay? So Spirit, what angel numbers do you have for the collective at this time? What do they need to know at this time when it comes to angel numbers? What clarity can you give them, especially with the angel numbers that they've been seeing as of recently? Thank you. Ooh. Okay, so angel number 2134, which is also a mirrored number of angel number 1234, is about achievements, okay? And also when it comes to your inspiration, so there's something about your inspirations. Either you guys are making an achievement or you guys are achieving your goals based on your inspirations with 3003, okay? For some of you guys with abundance, we have 888, okay? Take what resonates with that. At the bottom of the deck, we have optimism. So you being optimistic at this time is showing up in the energy, okay? Or some of you guys are slowly getting to that optimistic state of mind where, you know, it doesn't bother you as much as it used to, okay? So again, being positive, keep being in that mindset. Focus on, you know, being positive, because again, like I said, you guys are building something. You guys need to have that momentum or that energy, okay? All right, guys, so we have here initials V. We also have here initials C. We have here initials M, okay? We also have initials X. Mexico could be very significant for some of you guys, okay, that resonate with this. I don't know why I thought of Mexico and Venezuela. But anyways, W could be very significant, and also X, okay? And then we also have here a wheel, okay? So there's something about the Wheel of Fortune, okay, or the wheel turning in your guys' favor, okay? So it's almost like receiving back your karma, okay? So of course, if the wheel is turning back, there's something about, you know, if you gave out good karma, the wheel is coming back in your favor of you receiving good karma. Unfortunately, if you gave out bad karma, then, you know, that will come back as well. But I don't think the collective has done anything wrong for you guys to be receiving any bad karma. So Wheel of Fortune could be very significant. Also boats, okay, like sailing boats. Like I said, trusting in your divine path, trusting in where you guys are being, you know, guided to go, and also seeing the light at the end of the tunnel is also significant. So again, moving towards calmer waters may be very significant for some of you. And also unicorns, okay? So magic, stepping into your magic, believing in your magic, okay? Fire energy, passion, right? So stepping into this passion, right, when it comes to, you know, you being very passionate about what you truly desire, what you believe in, okay? Trailblazing also when it comes to, you know, being able to do what you love, okay? That energy, that red, okay? Love, passion, right? So take what resonates with that. We have Sagittarius energy, we have Capricorn energy, okay? And then we have Capricorn energy again, okay? So some of you guys may have these in your top 6, okay, or just in your chart in general, but there is something about Capricorn energy. This could be about, you know, you guys being more adventurous when it comes to Sagittarius and being open, okay, to this adventure that you guys are taking and moving forward in. For some of you guys with Capricorn, this is about hard work, dedication, grounding, okay, you know, the father. Capricorn is the father, the dad energy, okay? So when it comes to, you know, putting in that work, okay, saving up money, you know, being a business person. So taking control of how you view success and money and material and things like that. Because again, Capricorn is connected to the devil, right? Not to say that Capricorns are the devil, but when it comes to devil energy, it means that greed, right? So money, okay, fame, that kind of stuff, like wanting more of something that you don't necessarily need. So that turns into like over access of like power, right? So for some of you guys, yeah, you guys could be receiving abundance, but it's well deserved abundance. It's not greed, right? It's well deserved abundance, whether this is money, energy, people, time, you know, love, whatever it is that you guys are receiving, you know, abundance could be, you know, different for everybody, okay? But yeah, I'm going to end it here. Please take what resonates with you whenever you see this. And again, thank you for the support. Thank you guys for the love, the comments, and I appreciate everything that you guys, you know, are doing when it comes to supporting my page and channel and me trying to build a community, okay? Like I'm just trying to build a little community for us so that we can feel safe, that we can feel loved, okay? And not feeling like, you know, you have to dim your light to, you know, be noticed or to be seen or to be appreciated, right? That's basically the whole idea of this, right? I'm not forcing anybody to stay and I'm not forcing anyone to go. Again, that's the whole point of this, is that you guys have freedom, right? So even if being on your spiritual journey isn't for you, you still have that freedom to do that, right? But just being able to come home to yourself and understanding who you are as a person is something that I enjoy seeing you guys do, because it just shows that you guys are learning more about yourself and understanding yourself, but in such a very deep sense, you know, in a very deep sense where you guys are just going so analytical or just being so intellectual with yourselves, right? Not about what's happening only, you know, around us, but also having that balance. So, you know, be proud of yourself, guys, and keep, you know, keep moving in this energy. You guys are making achievements, or you guys are achieving, you know, certain milestones and goals. And I need you guys to be proud of those things. Even if no one sees it or if no one says it to you, you know, always pat yourself on the back. All right. Be proud of yourselves. But I'm going to leave it here. Please take what resonates with you. And again, thank you guys. And I'll see you next time. All right, guys. Follow me on TikTok, YouTube, and my website, www.mrcelineunique.ca. All right, guys. I love you guys so much. Bye.